Hello everybody, it's your immigration attorney Ruiz here with you today, bringing you 3 ways that our office can help you obtain your permanent resident card. You know, everybody wants that green card, that permanent resident card, and we're going to talk to you about the 3 most common ways that our office helps our clients obtain that document. Now, our office handles exclusively immigration matters. We don't touch any other types of cases. We don't dabble in any other kind of law because we want to be experts in immigration. We want to make sure that we can obtain your permanent resident status and fight for your rights and not have to worry about anything else. Now, the most common way that our office helps our clients obtain lawful status is through a family petition. This is the most common immigration process, and it's when your spouse, your parents, your children, or your siblings want to file a petition on your behalf to help you obtain lawful status. That means that your family member has status and you don't, and they're going to file a petition on your behalf. The first step would be the I-130 petition. In that process, you have to prove that your sibling is your sibling, right? That your parent is your parent and you're their child. When it comes to spouses, you have to prove that you're in a bona fide marriage, that you didn't get married just to obtain immigration status, that your marriage is valid and that it's in good faith. Once we're able to prove the relationship and your I-130 is approved, the next step of the process is to file your application for a green card, the I-485, in which you have to prove that you qualify, independent of your relationship to your family members, that you qualify to obtain your permanent resident card. Now, you need to be able to prove that you're admissible into the United States, that you don't have any disqualifying criminal history, disqualifying immigration history, or that you're not a public charge, that you don't have any diseases that will bar you from entering the United States. Now, for the family petitions, there's 2 ways to obtain your status. Inside the United States, if you qualify, would be with the I-485. Now, some people don't qualify to do the process inside the United States, and they have to go outside of the United States to do it. It's a very similar process. It's called consular processing, and in that situation, you do file the I-130, the family petition, but the second step would be to file the DS-260, which is with the U.S. consulate, and proceed with the process abroad. Your interview will be abroad, but as long as you're admissible, you'll be getting the same result, which is a green card. Another of the most common ways that our office is able to help our clients obtain their permanent resident card is through the special government program called VAWA. It's a Violence Against Women Act program that was created for men and women who are victims of domestic violence at the hands of their U.S. citizen or permanent resident spouse, parents, or child. The first step in a VAWA process is to file the I-360 application, where we have to prove that you've been a victim of domestic violence. That's physical abuse, mental abuse, or emotional abuse. It doesn't have to be all of them, and domestic violence is also not just physical abuse. It is control, it is a mental abuse, it's name calling, it's emotional abuse. So in the first part of the application, we file it to a special government office that deals exclusively with crime victim cases. And once that case is approved, once we've proven that you were a victim of domestic violence and a victim of abuse, that application will get approved, and we're able to file the I-485, which is the petition to obtain permanent residence. One of the benefits of doing VAWA is that you don't have to leave the United States to obtain your permanent resident card. Since VAWA is a special victims program, all approved VAWA cases are able to proceed with the adjustment of status process. That is to say that they're able to get their green card entirely inside of the United States without ever having to leave back to their home country to do anything. Now, the third most common way that our office can help you obtain your green card is through the U-Visa process. Now, the U-Visa is a special government program that was created to encourage the undocumented community, to encourage immigrants to report and help investigate crime, serious crime, that happens to the undocumented community. So what types of crimes are qualifying crimes? It would be like an aggravated assault, a sexual abuse, kidnapping, any major serious crime against you can be a ground for the U visa. Now, the U visa will give you a 4-year visa. After 3 years, you'll be able to apply to become a permanent resident. Now, the U visa is severely backlogged at the moment. It's taking about 7 years to just be approved for the visa. The government only gives us 10,000 visas a year, but more than 10,000 people are applying every year. So that's what's created this backlog. Once you have been approved for the U visa and you've held that status for 3 years, we can apply for your green card. We'll have to prove that you've been physically present in the United States for those 3 years, that you continue to cooperate, if applicable, in the investigation or the prosecution of the crime, and that you're a good person, that you're not inadmissible into the United States. Now, the good thing about the U visa is that it does have the strongest waiver. So if you have any criminal history that would otherwise be a disqualifier, the U visa waiver can waive it. The U visa waiver can waive almost any grounds of inadmissibility with minor exceptions. And it is the strongest waiver in immigration law. And it is one of the reasons why a lot of our clients who might otherwise not qualify to obtain a permanent resident card will pursue the U visa process if they've been a victim of a serious crime. Remember, everybody, I'm your immigration attorney, Ruiz, and I'm here to help you. Our office focuses exclusively on immigration matters because we want to be your immigration expert. We want to help you obtain your permanent resident card here in the United States. If you would like to learn more about VAWA, we have a VAWA series that you can click here and you'll be able to get more detailed information. And please subscribe to our channel. Stay tuned because we're going to be bringing you more information regarding the U visa, VAWA, and any other immigration process that our office handles. Please look us up, Luis Ruiz Law, on all of our social medias, and our website is luisruizlaw.com. Remember, I'm your immigration attorney, Luis Ruiz, and I'm here for you.